Just about to go live, guys. Just give me one moment here. I'll be right with you. Still trying to adjust the camera just a bit. Don't like where it's at currently. Way better. That's better. All right. There we go. All right. Well, I want to welcome you all to another stream. 2 nights in a row. That don't happen too often. But here we are, back at it here in Breath of the Wild. And we've been talking a lot about Tears of the Kingdom, so we're going to talk less about Tears of the Kingdom tonight, because I actually want to take some time to talk about some of my favorite Zelda games. First, we're going to start out looking for some shrines. Find some Koroks along the way, I'm sure. You know, you're not very nice. Yes, yes you do. I've already got all my shrines. Once. And now I'm working on it again. For a second time. That's after having them almost all done in the Wii U version. Well, I haven't adjusted my sound at all, so it's probably just how loud I talk at the moment. Sorry about that. Whoa. It's a whole lot of snowballs rolling down the hill. Something up here don't want me coming up here. That is a silver lintel, and I am not fighting a silver one. You know, they're running and then they're not. Are you serious? Here, jeez. Is that a silver lintel or is that a black lintel? Pretty sure that's a silver. Oh geez, he spotted me. Hey Derek, how's it going? Nice. Making sure that wasn't an Octorok. Oh, they're going pretty good for the most part. We got these guys everywhere now. Wonderful. I am not a fan of nighttime travel in this game. Oh, I totally missed. Not even close. Just impatiently waiting for Tears of the Kingdom, man. Still got some days left. Six days, to be exact. I missed. I was hoping to get his horn. I'll take another skill, whatever. Oh, you dick. Keep pulling these chests out of the ground. Golden Claymore, 28 with their ability up. Let's see, I don't really want to get rid of anything I have currently. It can just lay here. I don't want it.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Yeah, 6 days too many, to be honest. Jeez, is there anything up here? Shrines, Koroks, anything? Is that Linel over there? Really shouldn't go get in a fight with it, but I just might anyway. See if I could just manage to pull that off on the Linel. I could definitely take him out real quick. There's a lot of treasure chests hidden up here. Okay, first off, well, we'll wait till we get closer. I'm not real sure. I gotta wait for Kazin to get home from camp. I know that much. Equip that because that has a little more defense on it. Holy cripes. Definitely a silver Linel. Alright, what can we use? Well, these do the most damage. Crap, I keep trying to dodge that, but it just doesn't work out. There we go. That's what I wanted. is going to be a rough one. Shit. How is he hitting me with that when I'm up in the air like that is what I want to know. Shit.
It is my pleasure.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I'm ready for this guy. That's right, that dragon scale's still over there. Oh man, I was hoping I had some shock arrows. I guess not. Oh, he's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm out. I will come back here another time. I'll find a whole lot in the way of anything other than treasure chests. This place up here is, like, full of them. Oh boy. Carry those. We still have some ice choo-choo jellies now. That's a lizard. There's a treasure chest over here. Well, that's an Octorok, I can tell you that. Jeez. That guy hurt me. Alright, so we are missing a rock. And right here it is. I mean, I was like way off, but okay, I'll still take it anyway. I thought I would have caught that draft, but I guess not. Come over here. I don't feel like fighting that lizard. I am not in the combat spirit tonight. Just want to explore.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Wonderful. Didn't work out great for you, did it? Broadsword is better than what I currently have. But it doesn't have critical hit on it, so Oh, great. There's another silver lintel up here. Or maybe that's a blue one. Before we do this, I'm going to save it. I think I'm going to try and fight this one. I landed right on its back. I don't think he was too happy with that. Yeah, this is not turning out well either. Wow, I cannot battle for shit today. It said I had Flurry Rush. Why did that hurt me? Nope. Not tonight. I need better armor. Better food. That's nice, Talus. I guess I should start marking enemies and stuff. I wish you could type, like, what each marker meant. I mean, yeah, sure, it's a bunch of skulls. I know those are harder enemies, you know, but here's the thing. What harder enemy is it? Because there's many. So it'd be nice if there was a way to label them as well. Okay, that's the way I want to go. I want to check up there. Yeah, I got a bunch of these wild berries. We're gonna eat them to heal. . 'Cause 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 ' bunch more right here anyway, so. Not finding much at all tonight. Korok wise, shrine wise. Uneventful evening other than getting my ass kicked a few times. Great, having no smaller, weaker weapons other than stuff like this. I want to keep that electric one. We'll just keep following this. I hate to do that, but especially on enemies like this. Okay, so there's Korok somewhere near. Probably under this ice block. So we'll just let that melt. Well, I was going to discuss, like I said, some of my favorite Zelda games, but I don't think anybody's stopping by this evening. So we might just keep that for next stream. Come on, you're practically melted. Just shatter already. Hey, look, a small cave. We'll be seeing a lot more of these, but they'll be bigger, hopefully. Let's see. No more flew off that. Well, let's climb up here. Just seeing something up on this ledge. Dragonbone Moblin Club. I think I already own one of those. Yeah. See, I think this has more durability than this. So. Some mighty bananas. A snowball melting next to this cooking pot. I guess I can start marking these. Don't normally do that, but I see Kitty doing that, and it seems like a good idea. I mean, I usually just go back to Kakariko or whatever, though, to be honest. But you just never know when you're going to be not be able to get back to town for some reason, so. Let's go grab some more of these wild berries. Do I have a picture of those? I need to start doing that more, taking pictures of stuff. If not, at the very least, I need to start farming up rupees and stuff so I can at least buy the stuff in the compendium. So you don't really actually have to take pictures of everything. I believe you can buy pictures off of, is it Robbie, or at least his assistant there. I'm not sure which. I want to say that's where you can do it. It might be Purra's as well. I'm not quite sure. It's at one of those labs. Start heading this way, I guess. rocks in here. You know, I'm not even attempting to get the one because there's octoroks all over the place. An ice wizard. Or I guess wizrobe would be the proper term. And gone. Yeah, I don't think I'm picking up that ice rod. I don't need it. Hey, Platty Mouse, thanks for stopping by. How you doing this evening? Yeah, same. Just kind of chilling. Looking for Koroks and shrines. I was going to talk a little bit about my favorite Legend of Zelda games, but nobody's really stopped in yet. Kitty's stopped in, you've stopped in. Alright, so where is this missing a stone? We don't have any Rivali's Gale. Is there one in the very center? There is. That's where one is missing. Wait a minute. Nope. That's got a rock in it too. So, oh, okay. I see what I gotta do. So we're gonna pick this one up, and we're gonna bring it on over here. Well, since we seem to have a couple people in here now, I guess we'll start the topic for this evening, and that's my favorite Legend of Zelda games. And I'm actually going to start with one that a lot of people talk shit on, and that's Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. Yes, it is one of my favorites. It may be because of nostalgia reasons. I remember my dad playing it a lot back when it first came out. I mean, I wasn't very old. I would have been maybe, what year did first one came out in 86? I think I want to say the second one came out in 87, 88. So I was like 4 or 5 years old. I just remember sitting there watching my dad play and just really enjoying what I saw, and when I eventually got a chance to play it, I just absolutely fell in love with it right off the bat. Yeah, it was a lot different from the first one, but I mean, let's be honest, Zelda hadn't really set itself into one formula just yet. Zelda was still in its infancy. It was its second game, literally. So, you know, they were still trying to figure some stuff out. And they went with experimenting a bit, going from the, you know, overhead adventure view to go into that view to also having, when you had the battles, being side view. or going into the dungeons, or in this case, palaces, they were side view, became more of like an action platformer. I really enjoyed going through the palaces. And let's be honest, the Gold Palace theme is just absolutely awesome. One of the best tracks, in my opinion, in the Zelda franchise. Oh, that is a Talus. I said a Talus. Dang it. We are not sticking around here. I haven't really explored much of the desert yet, but I also need to do the beast there. You know what? Let's start exploring Death Mountain a bit. And that leads me to this game too. This game caught a lot of flack from Zelda fans, not so much from people that are new to the series, which, let's be honest, this game did bring a whole new audience to The Legend of Zelda. But it's like this game was an experimental game, essentially. Like I keep saying, and a few others say, it's literally a prototype almost, it seems. They decide to experiment with something new, try, a whole new style of game. And a lot of people love it, and a lot of people don't. So, and Zelda 2, I feel like, falls in that category of, you've got people that absolutely love it, and then you've got those who just enjoyed the formula of the first one so much, they expected more of that. Is it like the best Zelda in the series? Absolutely not. There's a lot of other games that are way better than Zelda 2 that use the Zelda formula, the one that we're used to. Oh, crap. In the lava I go. That's a spicy drink. Forget how you make this thing go. Do I gotta do this? Hate doing that to my little weapon, but... Well, there seems to be a Korok here, so we're gonna mark this up. going, keep going, keep going. Go, 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 go. Oh, come on, go. Go, go, go. Yep, this is what I thought it was. This is the one that leads to the shrine. What can we use next? Guess I don't really want to use that because... Oh, let's use this. Go, we made it. You know, I wonder. Oh, yes. I'm going to try something when we get out of here. Don't know if it'll stay that way. If not, we'll fix it when I come back out. So, alright, let's talk about the next one that I'm a fan of. I'm going to have to go with... Hold on. I'm going to have to go with Link's Awakening next. If we're going to go with a top 5, we'll say number 5, Zelda 2. Number 4, I'd have to say Link's Awakening. Absolutely loved that game. It was a great time. I remember borrowing my cousin's Game Boy and Zelda both off of him to play that a couple times, actually. There was a few times I played through it where I'd borrowed it off of him. I had eventually got my own copy and a Game Boy Color a little later on. And I got the DX version of it, where it had like special color to it and a special dungeon. It was literally made specifically for the Game Boy Color. But what was great is you could still play it on a normal Game Boy if you wanted to. But here was the problem. The bonus dungeon, you could not do it. It was impossible to do that because the dungeon literally required color because the puzzles were color-based. So you didn't have much of a choice there. But I thought it had one of the best stories. You know, Zelda's never been a huge story-driven series. But I definitely have to say that the story, what little was there, was amazing, actually. You know, like Link wasn't in Hyrule anymore. He ended up in a shipwreck and ended up on this island. And he had to find his way off the island. And to do so, he had to fight all these what were called nightmares to, well, I don't want to say too much. Let's just say there was like a whale involved known as the windfish. What else? What else was I going to say just now? Oh boy, I hate that. All right. But yeah, I definitely spent a lot of time on Link's Awakening, and I do have the. Yeah, Kitty likes Four Swords. That's what, probably your favorite, I would say. Missed. But one of the things about Link's Awakening that I really enjoyed was, even though, like, mind you, the Game Boy's sound chip wasn't, you know, anything special or anything, but what they did with that sound chip was absolutely amazing. Some of the best tracks in Zelda are on Link's Awakening. The Ballad of the Windfish is easily one of my favorite tracks. To be honest, though, that track reminds me of Study Hall. I remember one of the first times I beat the game, might have been the first time I beat the game, I was in study hall in school. So it just reminds me of sitting there, you know, off in the corner by myself, like I like to be back in school. I just didn't like to be bothered and stuff. And I just sat there, I played my Game Boy. Well, actually, my cousin's Game Boy. It's my cousin Adam's Game Boy, as I said, and his copy of the game at the time, like I said, before I owned it. And I remember just sitting there completing it and being just in awe of the ending. Like the cutscene at the beginning and end of the game were top notch for Game Boy, to be honest. Again, the Game Boy's nothing graphical, it's literally an 8-bit handheld. But it, oh shit! Didn't see that coming. I forgot all about that happening. Is there even a reason for that? It was literally just to get up here. So it was a trap. Sneaky Sheikah bastards. And I just liked how Link's Awakening was also laid out. It was laid out quite interesting. It was sort of linear, I guess you could say, but not really. Like, you could explore, but you can only explore within, like, so much of the area. Oh boy, I just got myself into a predicament. That'll be enough out of all y'all. Like, you could explore within, like I said, a certain area, which is why I say that it's sort of open, but not really, because each area is opened up through items that you get throughout the game. Now, I guess a lot of Zeldas are that way, but that one, I don't know. It felt like the layout was done a lot better than in some. What can I get rid of? Let's get rid of this one. And it was... I'm trying to think. Was Link's Awakening like the first Zelda game where Link wasn't in Hyrule? I want to say that it is. Well, it's like Colacant Island or something like that. First game where Zelda wasn't in it. The girl that was in it, or that is in it, her name's Marin. So, first time that we're not saving Zelda. And it was actually, believe it or not, Link's Awakening was originally being built as a port. A port of A Link to the Past. Then the game started to pretty much take on a life of its own, and that's why we ended up with Link's Awakening. I don't think that's going to work. I don't think this is how I'm supposed to do that. How the hell am I supposed to do this? Because those are going... I think I know what I need to do. I just need one of them to be off long enough for me to light them both. There we go. This is the one where I gotta get them both lit at the same time. Oops. There it is. Haha. Uh-oh. Okay. And the fact that it was like the first portable Zelda was pretty awesome. The fact that I could play my favorite series on the go was awesome. Another thing that game puts me in mind of was when my dad was in EMT classes. Now, mind you, he had been an EMT before in his 20s, ended up no longer doing it because his health got bad, and then decided, you know what, he was going to give it another go anyways. And so I was 13 at the time, I want to say. And I would go to him with classes. And again, at that time, I had my cousin's Game Boy. I had his copy of the game. And while my dad sat there in class, I sat there and played Zelda. So there's just a lot of memories and stuff attached to Link's Awakening. Now, that has nothing to do with me liking the game at all, because it's a game that I absolutely do enjoy and is one of the best in the series, without a doubt. Now, the number 3 spot would have to go to Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess is such an amazing game all around. Easily falls in the 3rd spot. Maybe even 2nd spot, but I have that reserved for another certain game. Oh, that's not bad for one of these. If I had one complaint about Twilight Princess, there would only literally be one. And that's the sections where you're the wolf and you're looking for those, like, shadow bugs. I despise those parts. And that's another one of Kitty's favorite Zelda games as well. Twilight Princess. And it was one of the darkest Zeldas as well. I mean, the darkest Zelda would easily go to Majora's Mask. That game is super dark, to be honest. But Twilight Princess is up there with it easily. I did like controlling the wolf. I thought that was absolutely awesome. It was something different. Something we hadn't seen in a Zelda game before. So I thought that was really cool. I have a feeling I light one. Yeah. Oh boy, how do we do this? How do we do this? Nope, didn't do it. Wasn't in the right spot. Ah, so you sense when any fire is near, even with the sword. Okay. Dang it. I keep missing 2 of those torches. I just missed one again that time. I could stop lighting that one torch. missing that one. Damn it. I'm like centered, so I don't know why I'm not getting it. It's the only way I can think to do this, too. There it is. Ha! But again, the story for Twilight Princess is fantastic. One of the best in the series. One of the ones with a fair amount of story compared to the rest, really. The Ganon battle was awesome. Like, there's not a whole lot to really dislike about that game. It's mostly, as I said, just the fact that you got to find those bugs in, like, the Shadow World as Wolflink. The Twilight World, that's it. The Twilight bugs, I think they were called. I just really, really did not enjoy finding those. Now, mind you, I've never played the remaster, but I hear that it's not nearly as bad in that. Oh, man, the minecart's not still here. Guess I'll leave a Korok marker there. What if I teleport to this one? Can I, like, float on over here? Because I have a feeling the Korok's literally right on top of this. And Midna is just one of the best companion characters. I'd probably say the best companion character. I don't think Navi's nearly as bad as everybody makes her out to be and everything. Yes, she is slightly annoying, but she honestly doesn't bother me that as bad as some people seem to let her annoy them. I would honestly take Navi over, what was it, Fi or Fee or whatever, from Skyward Sword. Now, I might catch some shit for that one because I know there's a lot of Skyward Sword fans out there. But that was definitely one of my least favorite Zeldas. It wasn't that it was terrible. It was not great on the Wii. I did not care for it on the Wii. It was honestly trash on the Wii. The controls were awful and unresponsive and very janky. I did not like the whole motion control thing for that game. Now, on the Switch, it was a lot better. But it's still just not one of my favorite Zeldas. And I was not a fan of Fee. I know there's a lot of Fee fans out there, but I'll take Navi over her any day. But Midna's the best. Spirit Tracks wasn't a bad game, honestly. I enjoyed Spirit Tracks. I just couldn't finish it because I couldn't figure out where to go. And I want to give it another go eventually. I may do that on stream. Just because that's one of the few Zeldas I haven't beat. I've beat almost every Zelda. I haven't done Triforce Heroes. I have it, was in the middle of it, not a super huge fan of it. Yeah, Phantom Hourglass was pretty good. Which is funny because I'm not huge on Wind Waker, and Phantom Hourglass was just a direct sequel and everything. But I think Phantom Hourglass was definitely the better of the two. I actually really enjoyed how you battled in the ones on the DS. I loved the using the stylus as my sword. I thought that was neat. I love using these. It's so much fun. I do remember you spending a lot of hours on Twilight Princess, though. Now, my number 2 favorite, it ends up being a toss-up a lot of the time. But to be completely honest, I have to go. Ocarina of Time is probably my second favorite Zelda game. The first 3D Zelda game, I just remember being mesmerized by it. It was one of the greatest leaps into 3D, I thought, at the time. And that has a lot to do with nostalgia, too, because I think about, if you all haven't checked him out, check out Brental Floss. He does a video with another guy named Dave, and they argue about whether Ocarina of Time is a good game or not. And honestly, Brent has a good argument in the fact that Mario 64 looked better. Uh-oh, it's Blood Moon. And it came out a couple years before Ocarina of Time did. So it was almost like it was a graphical downgrade. Now, mind you, there was probably more stuff going on in Ocarina of Time. And I want to use, actually, I don't remember where it's at. And it's already 12:40. So I'm not going to have enough time to get there. Because it's what, from 11:30 to 12:45. So I don't even have the time anyways. Oh wait, no, it's not Blood Moon. That's just this part of Death Mountain. It's still, like, afternoon. It's just really bad in that cave for some reason. I remember not exploring Death Mountain much my first playthrough. I just tried getting the shrines as quick as possible and said, forget it. I did not like exploring Death Mountain. I still don't really like exploring Death Mountain. Trying to get myself positioned just right. Ah, there it was. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, it really looks like the Blood Moon's about to happen. But yeah, anyways, Ocarina of Time was honestly absolutely amazing. It was a great leap into 3D overall. The dungeons were amazing in it. Some of them very intuitive. One of my favorites was easily the Shadow Temple. I just remember enjoying the Shadow Temple and just its creepy atmosphere. You know, there wasn't much creepiness in the Zelda games really at the time. And that just added a whole new level of creepy to the Zelda franchise. Wait, I didn't get the Korok over here. My bad. Wrong spot. I got this one. Apparently I left 2 Korok stamps there. There we go. And Bongo Bongo is one of the most fun bosses. To be completely honest, I enjoyed that boss fight. It could be frustrating for sure, but I just really enjoyed that boss fight. Not to mention we're introduced to the Horsey Pona, which became, you know, just another character in my opinion. That wasn't just a horse, you know, that was a whole nother character. That was like Artax to Atreyu in the Neverending Story, you know. Luckily it did not end the same way. I remember first time playing through Ocarina of Time and earning the horse and then getting locked behind the gate and not knowing what to do. Like, oh no, I'm stuck in here. What? Like, I can't get out. You know, I thought this is fantastic. You know, it's glitched. I can't get out. There's no way out of here. I remember resetting my game and trying again. Same thing happened again, and I'm like, well, what the heck? And I didn't realize all you had to do was jump over the fence. So I remember playing through the game and ended up not having the horse because I didn't know how to get the horse out of the farm. Which led me to not getting one of the bottles in the game. Because to get one of the bottles in the game, you need to fight or you got to find these Poes hidden throughout Hyrule in the adult timeline. And yeah, you could do it without horseback, but horseback made it a hell of a lot easier. Might as well grab some of these fireproof lizards. Let's grab some photos of these animals. Elden ostrich. Does it belong in Elden Ring? Dang it. Didn't count it. Dang it. Done with eggplant. Page number 42. I want a picture of this golden sparrow, damn it. Every time I get close enough, it jumps away. There we go. That didn't count? Are you serious? There we go. Now let's see if I can get one of these fire darners pictured. Or warm darner, that's it. There we go. You know, while I'm playing right now and the music's playing, this music is literally the theme from Ganon's dungeon in Zelda 1. I just realized that the other day while I was watching Kitty play. I was laying here, I was slowly dozing off, and just while I was laying there, I was listening, and I realized, oh, that's the theme music from Ganon's dungeon in Zelda 1, and I told Kitty, and I looked it up. I was like, listen, and you know, sure enough, that I was right. It was it. And I was like, that's awesome. I didn't even realize that playing the first time. Another thing I liked about Ocarina of Time, that was the first appearance of one of my favorite bosses, and wish that we would get him in another game as a boss or something, and that's Phantom Ganon. 40 pages. Okay, 38. Yeah, I'm kind of curious what's off this way. Hey, you sir, I need your scale. Oh man, I should have taken that break at an hour. And actually, this dragon specifically reminds me so much of the one in Ocarina of Time you have to fight against. Is it like Volvega or something like that? Can't remember the exact name. Actually, right there, I believe, is one of the whale skeletons. It is. Sir Dragon, I need one of your scales. Please come back. Yeah, I know there's one in a chest, but I don't remember where you found that. I think it was over at Hyrule Castle, wasn't it? I'm not catching up to him. He's gone. I think the boss battles, most of the boss battles in Ocarina of Time were awesome. They were all so different from each other. My number one favorite, though, that has to... Oh, excuse me. Again, it's usually a toss-up between these two games. It kind of goes back and forth. But I've been leaning to it being more this way now pretty much all the time. And that's A Link to the Past. A Link to the Past is an amazing game. The best, one of the best on the Super Nintendo. The best in the series, easily. Again, a lot of memories attached to it, but it's more than just a nostalgia thing, trust me. It really is that good of a game. If you have not played A Link to the Past, you need to. And what's great is, not, modern day, we can get more mileage out of games like that, like A Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time, because we now have these randomizers that were made by fans. So you get a little more mileage out of those games, which is pretty cool. But even before that was a possibility, I just remember playing and replaying A Link to the Past so many times. I've never seen that happen before. The rain literally just put that fire bat out. That is awesome. Oh, jeez. Unfortunately, I remember my first experience with A Link to the Past being while I was grounded. My dad had gone to this place. It was known as 10 and 1 Buyers. My dad had it ordered for him at that store, and the day that it came out, it was ready for him to pick up and everything, and I just remember being super excited. And my dad seemed to be in that store for what seemed like forever. And I was just out waiting in the car because he told me I'll just wait out in the car. I won't be super long. And then he was like forever, it seemed like. Mind you, he probably actually wasn't. But, you know, as a kid, time is irrelevant. Oh, come on. I really need that scale. There it is. Yes. So I got to sit there and watch my dad enjoy the game while I sat and pout, I guess, probably more than likely. I probably did a bit of pouting. I was probably pretty angry, you know, and, well, you know, my dad asked me to do one specific thing, and I couldn't do that, so rightfully so. Got myself in trouble, and, well, I dealt with the consequence of not getting to play the game right away. Luckily, it had only been for a couple days, and it wasn't too long before I finally got to play it. But my first actual memory of that game was, you're in trouble, you didn't listen, now you don't get to play it. That is my first memory with the game. Now, where was that spring at? Was it over here? I want to say it's over here. I was an impatient kid. I'm an impatient person. If I was to be completely honest, I am a very impatient person. Okay, so we already went and did the Spring of Courage, which wasn't marked on the map till after I did it. So where is the other one? Where is that other spring? Okay, apparently there is a shrine here. Alrighty. See you when you come back. Or talk to you when you come back. Can't see you. That's the Great Fairy Fountain. Is that one of the springs? No. That's the Spring of Wisdom, Courage. I need the one for strength or power, whatever. Power, wisdom, and courage. Come on, where are you at? I was there, I think, last night, actually, and I didn't have the right scale. It's the Lake of the Horse God, so that's not right. Don't mind as I stretch. I know I'm probably out of the frame, but and A Link to the Past had such an amazing world, to be honest. The world itself was great. Absolutely loved it. Was fun to explore. It's still fun to explore, even if I do realize where most things are. Like, I don't think I've ever got everything in the game. I don't think I ever took the time to actually get everything in the game. But I do enjoy exploring it every time I play it. Even if it is the same every time, it's such a great world to be in and explore. And I mean, it was so good that, I mean, it took them quite a few years. I couldn't tell you exactly how many, maybe 10, 15 years before they did a direct sequel to A Link to the Past. And that would be A Link Between Worlds, which again is another amazing Zelda game. where is this other spring? Feel like the spring of power is over here somewhere. I should have had it marked. But I didn't. Oh man, where is this at? I'll tell you what, it was also one of the most difficult Ganon battles, I'd have to say, in A Link to the Past. Because he can knock you down the hole after he breaks away some of the floor and sends you down to just have to go back to the top of the pyramid and fight him all over again from the start. Actually, Linebeck Island. Linebeck's the one that ran the boat in Spirit Track, or not Spirit Tracks. Yeah, listen to me. Phantom Hourglass. So that's an Easter egg for him. There's the Spring of Power. Not what I wanted to do. Cooperate, please. Actually, maybe we should, still go check that out before I go to the Spring of Power. It's raining now. Son of a gun. We'll come back. Let's go get the Spring of Power done. That's one I've just been wanting to get done for the longest time. And I finally have the skill I need to finish it. And I think once I do that, I may call it for the night. I'm getting pretty tired. And sore from sitting in this god-awful chair. You know, A Link to the Past is one of those games, just like Breath of the Wild, that I wish that I could experience the game again for the first time. I mean, yeah, you kind of can with randomizers and everything, but in the end, it is the same world still, even if it is a randomizer. I would just wish that you could experience things again for the first time like that. I am not having any luck with what I'm trying to do with that rock. Welcome back. I mean, no matter what, there's still great worlds to explore, but
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
sometimes I just really wish you could experience them again for the first time. there anything up around here? There is a Korok nearby somewhere. Wonder if that's it there. It is. And some honorable mentions. I have to bring up Majora's Mask again. That's definitely an honorable mention. It was so different from a lot of the other Zelda games. It was dark as dark could be. It's fan theorized that Link is actually dead in that game. So, I mean, doesn't get much more dark than that. I enjoyed the mask collecting, doing the different mini quests that you needed to do to obtain them and everything. I just thought it was pretty cool. And now, mind you, I've only played through the game maybe twice. And both times I 100%ed. And I plan on doing another play of it eventually. And I may do it right here on stream, actually. Oh, a major test of strength, huh? Well, we're going to first start off with that. What does that have on it? Is that durability up? Yeah. I don't have many of those. Wonder how this is going to go because I'm fighting him in water. I don't know if that's going to create a shockwave or not, but we're going to see what happens. Unlock them as long as I can. So much fun sitting here, just unlocking these guys. It's hilarious. They just can't do anything against me. I'm gonna lose it here in a second. Nice. Flurry rush that. Good night. Actually, do not want the spear. I want the sword. Alright, awesome. Flame spear. Now we're gonna drop this for this. Well, unfortunately, I did not get at least 4 shrines done this evening. I was hoping to. But we only have 29 more to go for the main game. I think after we find one more shrine and turn in that orb, we're going to go and head for the desert and do the camel next. So we'll be doing that relatively soon. Alright, so where are we going to finish off the video? You know what? We'll finish it in Kakariko Village. There it is. But yeah, that is going to do it for me for this evening. Like I said, I'm getting a little tired. Definitely getting sore because I did not take the break that I usually take about an hour in. So I definitely think I'm going to call it for the night. I want to thank everyone who stopped by this evening. I appreciate it very much. I actually did get to talk about my favorite Zelda games. I didn't think I was going to really get a chance to, since nobody was really coming in, and then we got a few coming in there towards the end. But yeah, if this is not enough Rontro content for you, you can always head over to Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Just look up Rontro Media. You'll find me in all those places on all those platforms. Also, check out T's Twisted Treasure Chest on Facebook. That's T''S Treasure Chest on Facebook. It's a craft business that me and Kitty run together. Also, check out RetroMageddon.com. It is a pretty good source for retro gamers, where a good friend of mine is compiling game saves, passwords, and walkthroughs for many of the retro games. I definitely suggest checking that out. There's some pretty good stuff there. That's, again, RetroMageddon.com. Also, some other streamers to keep an eye out for and to check out would be Dilo Ono. Definitely suggest checking him out. He does a lot of the shooting games, and I believe that is a Korok. Or is that not a rock? That is not a rock. Okay. But yeah, he does a lot of the shooters, like Fortnite and Call of Duty, stuff like that. Some Half-Life, he was playing there for a little bit. Also, check out Ancient Blade 12. He used to be a boss of mine. He was my assistant manager when I worked GameStop seasonal back in 2019. Definitely check him out. He does a lot of fighting games like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, Tekken, games like that. He's real big into those, so go check him out as well. And also, when he gets back to it, Ender Blaze 10, he plays a lot of mobile games. He plays Arc Mobile. What else has he played? He's played Apex on stream as well. He plays a little bit of different things on mobile streaming, so definitely check him out the next time he is on. I think that about does it for this. I know it doesn't. If you haven't, please hit that follow button. I would greatly appreciate it. We're trying to hit 500 followers. We're at 295. We literally only have 205 more follows to go until we reach that 500 followers. And I'm hoping to have a huge stream to celebrate 500 followers. So please definitely hit that follow button. If you are so sick and tired of them pesky ads, there's only one way to get rid of them, and that is to subscribe. Subscribe to me and you won't have to worry about those pesky ads, and you won't have to miss a thing. Well, that does it for this evening. I, again, thank you all for joining me for this short 2-hour stream. I'm undecided whether I want to stream again tomorrow night or not. There's a possibility. I have some other things I would like to get done, though, so I'm not 100% sure. If not, I will see you sometime next week. I was going to hold a stream release day for Tears of the Kingdom. I will not be able to, unfortunately, but there will be a stream not too long after release, like within the first week of release. There will be a Tears of the stream, so be on the lookout for that. Well, at this point, only 5 more days. 5 more days till Tears of the Kingdom. I am excited, so excited that we are almost there. All of our questions will soon be answered about everything that is in the game. Unless you really want to know, you can go check out a Kotaku thing, an article that spoils the entire game for you if you really want to. Not this guy. I'm avoiding as much Zelda stuff as I can right now online. Nintendo's having a big Treehouse event coming up the day before release, so Thursday there will be a Treehouse event, which will probably show a good portion of the tutorial area. That's a little more than I'm going to want to see, so I will not be watching that. But again, 24 hours later, game will be in hand. If I wanted to, I could have it that night. But again, no point, because I'll go get it, come home, and just go to sleep anyway. So I'll just wait till the next day. Anyways, I think that's it for this evening. So until next stream, my friends, game on.